Okay, so I think I'm going to ask you some questions. And I'm going to answer them, and then one of you is going to buy me a steak dinner. So my first question, ask you number one. What is your ideal date?
Somewhere to the west, I feel. Anywhere really fancy. Kind of, looking for something, someplace gold. There's gold out there in the west, so I'm thinking somewhere to the west, somewhere that has gold.
You want to buy me some bling?
Tarnation, I'll buy you lots of bling.
Light bling? Question number two. Second question.
Well, I think I'd definitely take you to an Indian restaurant so they don't notice the smell. Well, you know what? Actually, to be perfectly honest, I'm an honest guy, and I want you to know my biggest faults. So I think we'd go to a beach where I'd wear sandals, and you can see everything that's wrong with me. See and smell everything that's wrong with me.
Very open, I like that. You need that in a relationship? That's what my mom said. Question number three. If I were an ice cream cone, how would you eat me?
Well, you know how, do you ever watch the Discovery Channel?
No, my house doesn't get cable.
Okay, well, eucalyptus has this great way of being eaten. I feel like that's how I would eat it. Like a eucalyptus plant, piece by piece. Yeah.
I like the way you say that.
Yeah.
That's one number one. I like strong men. What's the manliest thing you've ever done?
Well, I'd say I shot some buffalo. That was pretty manly. I am about as strong as an ox. I could probably pull a wagon. I'm so strong, but it doesn't matter how strong you are. You always run the risk of dying of dysentery.
I'm disease free. At least that's what I tell people. Question number two. I like carnivals. Now, if I want to go a carnival, yeah. If you were a carnival ride, what kind of ride would you be?
I would be everything that I said the first question, plus those, have you ever been to Six Flags Great Adventure, how they have the teacups that spin around? Well, the carnival we would go to would have big pieces of cheese that spin around. That plus the things I said in the first question.
You are a mystery. Question number three. Same question.
What was the question?
If you were a carnival ride, man, the two over there, they have trouble. Question number three. If you were a carnival ride, what kind of a ride would you be?
One that resembles a tree. I like the rides that have little props on them, mostly animal props. Really adorable gray little animals on the trees. Those are my favorite, and you just look at them. It's like a tour, It's like the chocolate factory ride. Yes. That's what.
Interesting. You too are a mystery. Okay, question number two. This question goes out to you. Question number two. If you were a car, I like cars. I like my boys to have cars, nice cars, big cars. But I want to know what kind of a car you would be if you were a car. Let's just role play for a second.
Let me invent a new car. All right, this car would be a 1969 Pontiac Firebird. However, it has a box down by the pedals that tracks in smell. I think that would be best for me and all the passengers in the 1969 Pontiac Firebird.
Answer number 3, my last question for you is the same.
About the car question.
What kind of a car would you be?
Okay. Well, I would probably be a themed car. You know, when they paint the cars up and they put little things on, like ears on them. They put ears. Specifically, I'd be a gray car with ears. And some fuzzy little ears and maybe some claws.
Kevin, do you have any idea who these people are?
You are straight out of the video game. You're gold. You're a 49er. You're going out west to California. You're from the video game where you. I don't know the Oregon Trails. Right? Okay. Very anticlimactic. Gonos is a rat. A dirty rat. Cheese.
All right, and what is he wearing with his feet do?
You're a stinky cheese? Okay.
I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
he speaks stinky. Jesse's she's a tree hugger. She's from PETA. She likes animals. She likes
Which animal?
you like mice. You like the
The animal Rebecca's going to bring back.
a koala.
I don't like stupid. Yeah.
Yay!